It is astonishing how much we have that we know nothing about. And yet this is Christian materials. This is the Christianity that did not win the war. That does not mean they were wrong, because Robert Eisenman shows that the Ebionites, the Ebionim, the poor ones, their leader was James, Jesus Christ's brother. He was the true successor to Jesus, and his group, Eisenman has tracked the genealogy of successors through the actual family dynasty. Well, James Tabor, the Jesus dynasty. Brand new information from James Tabor, another Bible scholar archaeologist. He tracks it for 15 generations before it was wiped out. But the actual true successors and dynasty of Jesus was wiped out. Would you contend that made it wrong? Ooh, be real careful. Be real careful with that thought. I know Roman Catholics love to present that, but nope, no dice. Not with me. Anyway, that's what we're facing. So if I can get up here to a rest stop or something, I'll pull out a couple of these books and read a couple of really nice ideas from several different scholars. Again, well, you got John J. Collins, criminy, hundreds of new scholars, hundreds of quality scholars, man. You can't get through them all. I'm using only the cream of the crop so far as I'm aware of. So, David E. Allen, I have some of his stuff. James H. Charlesworth, I've got some of his stuff on the Jewishness of Jesus. Jesus within Judaism. Jesus really was a Jew. Well, you say, well, yeah, but no. Jesus was a Jew. What does that imply? Robert Eisenman's big on that. Oh, and Jeffrey Boots, his doctoral dissertation on James, the brother of Jesus, just came out just a couple of years ago. Well, anyway, so that's basically the introduction. This gives you an idea of what we're facing. An enormous mountain of materials that 90% of us will never be able to have the time to read through. And therefore our ignorance is complete, isn't it? And yet this is the revolution. This is what is changing the state of understanding of Jesus' own day. And we're never going to know it. Unless someone like me comes around and starts doing some videos, which I intend on doing. Same with the Old Testament. And I'm nowhere near done with the Old Testament materials either. It's just that I want to give you at least the flavor for the New Testament materials as well. And they're every bit as diverse, they're every bit as strong, very, very interesting, totally controversial in some respects. It will revolutionize your ideas. You'll say, oh, well, I never looked at it that way, or oh, I never thought of that, or oh, hey, I was never taught that. Well, just because you weren't taught it doesn't mean it's not truth. It just means you weren't taught it because someone else had a different agenda. You see that? That's something to keep in mind. I know several Christians are going to be completely uncomfortable with this whole series of videos I'm making. There's going to be some Mormons who are uncomfortable with this series of videos. Well, I can't help it. You wanted to study the historical context. That's what I'm giving you. And everyone has their own interpretation, so nothing is final yet, but this gives you the trends, the patterns, the possible potential directions, the things are going right now. In some ways, they're absolutely exciting. In other ways, it's dumbfounding. Yeah. Wow! It just knocks you out. So, here we go. Yeehaw!
Or something.
This is Tate. He's the scout troop leader. Who are you? Please identify yourself.
What?
I told you they were going to act like idiots, didn't I?
When he was like acting like a kindergartner, he's all
Oh, there's a scout leader.
Where was he?
There's the other scout leader. There's the other scout leader. That's his best side. Right, bud? We're gonna go down to the lake, and I'm gonna video these guys, and I'm gonna show you just how clever, adroit, intellectual, talented, and skilled these boys really are. It'll blow you away. What? Yes, that's one of ours. Oh, look at these guys. Talk about grease monkeys. This gives you a new definition of the term grease monkey.
They should wear a towel so they can wipe all the mud off it.
Oh, here we go. Here he goes, here he goes. Come on, climb!
Come on, you can do it. Go up. Even you. Up, you slowly go.
I'm his back.
guys are never gonna make it.
I
There's
know.
Tate. Ooh, I got you, Spencer. Smile. Oh, he's gonna grease the pole. Dollars. That's a good one.
I hate the Cowboys.
Oh, listen to you.
It's your favorite.
Mine's a tempted bait box.
It's huge.
Trying. You're supposed to go up. They look like they're having fun, don't they? Why don't you guys do that?
Because we're not that dumb.
They won't let us.
We're not that dumb.
Oh, I see.
Leaders suck.
I see. You can see the lake way down there. It's a beautiful lake. They're doing the pole throw now. He just threw that pole that far. Woohoo! See how far he can throw this pole. Ooh, good throw, kiddo. Uh-oh, now it's rolling. Okay, let's see how this guy does. I don't even know if he knows he's being watched. Boy, he's a model of concentration, isn't he? Here we go. Not bad, not bad. There's my three illustrious leaders. That's Paul in the front. That's Bud in the middle. And that's Neil in the back. This is a great little camp spot. Camp Little Lemhi up by Palisades. There's the trading post there. And I got a good view of the lake over here. See the lake over there, and they're going to be doing some canoeing later on today. A nice shot of the lake there. Way out here in the middle of the mountains, man. You can see how big the mountains are way up and over there. We're below the Palisades Dam. It's quite beautiful. So you can walk along these trails and see the gorgeous lake. I don't know if that's man-made or if that's natural, but it's sure beautiful.
Oh, way to go.
You should have been out there with us.
You know what? I sent my hat.
Did you?
That was good enough.
You walk through this nice trail of trees here. This is kind of cool looking. Got trees up above you. You gotta walk around these trees here. Oh, and then here's that creek. A nice little creek goes down to the... And here's the lake. I'm on the lake side here. I'm by the lake side, I should say. There's a nice little trail. There's a nice look at the lake right there. That's pretty. On this other side of the lake, I've been walking around it. That's where I've been coming from. Looks like there's a path all the way around the lake. Really quite beautiful. Lake to my left and mountain to my right. See the lake through the trees there a little bit. This is where they make knots. This is where they practice knots. We got a scout making knots. Show me a good knot. What one you tying? Here's some more of the lake. I'm walking through the... Oh, looks like there's some scouts over there getting ready to go kayaking and canoeing. Yeah, they're out. Oh, here's the amphitheater. Here's the amphitheater. Coming right out of the forest here. Oh, this is where they build the campfires, and then they've got an amphitheater where they gather all the scouts and have skits and plays and all kinds of fun stuff. We're going to do some stuff tonight, they said. So here's a good shot of the lakeside. It's pretty big. It's pretty good for all these kids. Up above the lake here, you can see the lake down there through the trees. Boy, some of these trees are awesome. They go way up. There's a tree with the sun shining through it. Gorgeous trees. I love hearing the wind through the trees. It's awesome. This would be a great spot to come and do some videos.